Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Cerberus Seers game where we're playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. Does anybody want to
Eh.
recap what happened last time?
I fucked
Uh,
up. I done
we
goofed.
we explored an underground bunker of some kind under a park, encountered a zombie, which proved to be very hard to take down. And then encountered a room of revenants, essentially. No, wraith. I forget the term for
Wraith.
wraith. Not wraith. White.
That's a
Right?
ghost.
White. Sorry, you're
Yeah,
right.
white.
White.
Basically vampires who got turned and
Left
are
to starve and went feral.
yeah. Which we eliminated to mercy kill them. And then we hightailed out of there because we had like an hour before sunrise, and everybody's like, we don't want to be here when that happens.
Yeah, I think you encountered a room that was ringed by several more of the zombies that it took you guys a while to kill one of. And then
Yeah.
in the center were I think it was two or three chained up whites. Um, and JJ took the opportunity to do the mercy kill with sunlight. And then you guys beat pavement to get the fuck out of there. And I think before returning home, a couple of you stopped to get something to eat. And one of you may probably need another change of clothes.
We did
Where's
not
that
shit
Spider-Man
ourselves.
t-shirt?
We did not shit ourselves. I
No,
have
we
to
just
make
killed
this
a
very
guy.
clear.
Totally different.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. The way that Matthew kind of got knocked around by the zombie and also almost eaten by someone else,
I don't know what you're talking about.
he needed a change of clothes probably anyway. The feeding issue
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't also Matthew finally heard the whole thing about JJ makes like
No. Matthew heard something about JJ being a doctor.
oh, okay, that's the new one. Okay.
There was a comment that JJ was a doctor because Matthew said, Wait, you're a doctor? The amount of money that JJ makes is still not something Matthew knows anything about. And he heard the doctor comment in the midst of a very stressful situation. That might not come up right away. Maybe.
Bad. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what he makes yet. But yeah, somebody's dead. Oops.
So I believe all of you have gone into day sleep.
I think I went to Shaban's, didn't I?
That sounds right.
I think I did. I think I cut off and went to Shaban's.
I wake up
What
and
about the
like,
day walker?
I'll take like a nice 3 hour nap and then wake up.
Sleep?
Okay.
Is that like a thing that JJ actually needs?
Sleep, yes.
Yeah, he does
That's
need
He
to
rest.
still
sleep.
does need to sleep, but it doesn't
Like,
have to be
like-
during the day.
He's the elf of the
Yeah.
group.
No, I got it. It's just
Yeah, he still needs like his 8-10 hours ish or so,
yeah.
but he can do it
Yeah.
whenever the fuck he wants.
Sleep.
To be so free to be able to sleep 10 hours a day.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's
I'm hungrier, by the way.
that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh yeah, we got a roll.
Look over at sleeping baby. Well, before y'all wake up, what is Senor JD doing?
All right. So JJ will drive back out to the area where we had all those zombie kind of things and undead. Go up there first, check the entrance to see if it's been disturbed.
From where you left it. Yeah. No, say as far as you can tell, it doesn't look like there's anything changed.
Okay. So I start on the surface, attempting to trace the path we took and walk and see if I can maybe see if there's a secondary entrance somewhere.
You follow it out and you realize that you actually find yourself walking back toward those ruins that Matthew was teleported towards a couple of days ago. Go ahead and give me I'll say either awareness or survival, and what makes sense? I'll say perception. That's a ability in this, right?
No, that's 20th anniversary. There's
The
awareness, wits, intelligence,
wits is
resolve.
the one I was thinking. Wits.
And then awareness. That is 2 successes.
I will say, as you're sort of looking around, you do see as you're looking, you do see what initially you thought was just like one of those like tapped water access pipes. But as you're sort of looking around and looking at it, you see that part of it has been sort of buried, and you see that it looks like it's some kind of like air vent with like grating over it. And sort of following that around, you do come to a section of the actual stonework of that ruined church where you see a part of the stone floor that looks like it's been sorry, hang on. My brain just short circuited there. You see where it looks like it had been just that plain stone. You sort of move some of the old leaves and stuff around and see that there is a area where some of the wooden flooring still remains, and there is something there that is like nailed over shut.
I can't try to pill it up. I did bring my bag with the crowbar and everything, because who knows?
It's been there for a while. Yeah, I'll say that you could pry it up.
Alright. I shine a flashlight down.
Um, you see that there probably once were wooden stairs there, but they have long since decayed and fallen apart. It doesn't look super far down, maybe like 8 feet or so to the bottom of the floor.
That's kind of far. Except would my bag have rope in it? Yeah, it probably does, because you never know when you have to tie up a bitch.
If only you had somebody who can jump real good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. No, I only got heightened sensitive. So I kind of tie it off if there's a structure or tree nearby and shimmy on down.
I'll say that you can do that.
Take some pictures, text the group even though they are not awake, just so they know my journey.
So
I'm
they
just
can
imagining, like,
trace your they can retrace your steps if you die down here.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining you like pulling a like doing a stream. Like, hey guys, what's up? I'm going down
Found a
the-
creepy basement. I'm gonna go inside. I'm sure that
You
there
can
is
watch
no way
the-
this
you
could
can
go
watch the
poorly.
VOD later if I die, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Prosperity.
Going to an abandoned creepy place. See ya.
You
Very Sigma of me. Huh.
Oh god.
you climb down the rope and find yourself in what looks like a rather standard sort of basement. The walls and floor are poured concrete, and you can tell from the like pile of like silty, damp soil that it's probably been untouched and mostly forgotten about.
I do activate heightened senses and see if there's like a doorway or entrance or something that leads to where we were the night
Mhm.
before.
I'll say that you do see a door that it's an old sort of like iron, maybe like some kind of metal door. That if you walk over to it, you do see that it is locked.
Locked
It does look
door.
pretty old.
Quick check for any loose cranks.
Yeah, I used the crowbar and see if I can throw it.
Okay.
Michael, okay.
Strength and
Oh yeah, my strong point. Athletics?
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Oh,
What you get?
7 successes.
Woo!
2 of the 10s were the hunger dice.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I should say the critical, not necessarily 10, but you know what I mean.
Well, we're all safe. That's what's important.
F's in the chat.
Oh no, I actually uploaded my porn. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you still have it.
The coterie would know my weird kinks.
I feel like we already know.
Watch it.
I'll say as
Why is
you're
there a panda? What?
you are prying the door open and it's not budging and you sort of like get frustrated and start to lean more into it and feel that the edge of the beast sort of creeping up on you, trying to urge you to put even more into it. And when you do lean further into it, you pop, and the door just bounces back and hits the stone wall, reverberating very loudly. And because of heightened senses, you hear in the distance away a bit, sound of voices of, y- what? Are you okay, Dan? What? Of somebody talking.
Step back, look up. Sunlight voices. Voices, sunlight.
The voices are coming from up above the hole.
Oh. Look out. Hello?
You sort of walk back over to the hole and see first the snout of a dog, sort of looking over. It's this like uh the Australian cattle dog with the gray fur and spots, just sort of looking down at you,
You
tail
mean a hiller?
wagging. Yeah. And this uh young guy, bushy beard and a baseball cap, leaning over. Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, just doing some urban exploration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some wicked shit down here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty spooky. Heard something crash. You didn't like fall down there, did you?
No, there was a thing that was a bit heavier than I thought that I moved, and it kind of fell and almost crushed my toes.
Ooh,
Yeah, it would have
Yep.
been really bad.
probably.
Yeah. But overall good. You enjoying your hike?
I mean, yeah, he sure is. And the dog's just like looking at you and doing the whole body wiggle.
What's the dog's name?
Bill.
Bill? Cool. Well, I'm good.
All
Enjoy
right,
the rest of your hike.
you too.
Yeah.
Come on, bud.
See the oh, you son of a dog.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Right.
I even used the words I used for him. I'm sorry, buddy.
Mm-hmm. So, start
I've
heading
summoned a
down
must
the
give him an
thing.
offering.
Like, man, I'm gonna steal all the credit for killing all the guys down here. Coterie would think all the goodness of me. They may even put me in charge.
Mm.
You admit you're not in charge.
I mean, I'm like the de facto boss just because no one else can agree on shit. I wonder how long Poppy and Betty were dating. Seem to have like this relational like bickering thing going on at some point.
Um, don't know what you're talking about.
I wonder if like them and Husk were in like a trouble a couple years ago or something. 'Cause, there's like a story there they just haven't told us fully yet, you know. I wonder if Leon can like get like really weird animals like a panda or something.
Okay.
I've always wanted to pet a panda.
I was trying to get somebody, what was it, a capybara or something?
Hey, capybara, cool.
We
But they-
discussed capybaras.
I mean, the panda, there's a panda in DC, so theoretically.
I hear they're always on loan from China, except for one pair in a zoo somewhere.
I do have that written down. JJ wanted a platypus for the venom,
Hmm
and an ink babbler wanted a Tasmanian devil.
Oh, that's
For
right. Yeah.
unknown reasons. Well, they knew what
Not.
the reasons were. Vampire magic.
Yeah, so I'm
nonsense.
walking down the hall.
Yeah. So,
No
you
thoughts
do
about
see on the
Matthew.
other side of the door is several crates of different size that have been like nailed over. And looking at them, you can see that there are um two of them that have been broken open. And it appears to be mostly like mundane sort of stuff. Like there's a couple things of like really old-fashioned sort of like folding chairs, a handful of things. You're thinking that some of the stuff might be leftovers from when the church um may have been active. And I say that and I'm trying to remember how old that church actually is. I don't think it's that old.
Old enough.
Yeah. Um but when you look at the ones that are sort of cracked open, you can see that it does look like that's more like the sort of stuff that most churches would have taken with them. Like there are what looks like some very, very faded and probably completely rotted and destroyed vestments, handful of candlesticks, couple of different books that's probably completely illegible at this point. But it's definitely been rifled through.
Interesting.
And then there is a long hallway heading back in about the same general direction of where you guys had been heading the opposite way, when you came from the opposite way.
I go down that way.
Going down that way for a bit, you come to another area where this one it's not like a open door so much as just an open archway that opens into a room that is like fully dirt rather than that pile like poured concrete. And there are like wooden braces around it supporting and holding it up. Um, but peeking in, that's an altar. Has a couple candlesticks on it, a like black covering over it.
Good Friday.
A handful of things on the top of it that you can't quite see from here.
I slowly, stealthily come in. Try to make minimal noise.
Go ahead and make a stealth and dexterity roll for me.
2 successes.
Getting over to the altar, you see there is a small knife there that looks to be made out of some like black sort of crystal, maybe obsidian or jet or something like that. And a bowl that initially your first thought is like, there's got to be blood in that thing, but then you realize that you don't smell it. But looking in, you see kind of looks like maybe ash in the bowl.
You said there's a book on the altar? No?
No, no
Okay.
book, just the knife and the bowl.
Look around.
Mhm.
What else?
As you're sort of looking around, you still look off into one of the corners and see a looks like a very out of nowhere looks like a shopping bag, like a brown paper bag.
Go over.
Looking inside, there are a bunch of random stuff in it. It looks mostly like bits of jewelry, a couple of pictures, handful of little things. Like there was one where it's like a pocket watch and
Weird.
give me a second, baby just woke. Hey, pumpkin. Hey.
Time to pause it real quick.
Yeah. We're back. Baby is good. Yeah, so you had just found the room with the
There's
the
the altar
altar.
room. I just looked
Yeah.
in the bag.
Yeah.
Is there any wallets?
No wallets.
Any engravings on the watch?
I'll say there are two watches in there. The one doesn't have anything, but the like pocket one does. It's got a couple of initials, ST, and a date on it.
And there's a way out of the room besides the way I came in?
Not from the way that you came in.
I said
Uh,
other than the way I came in.
no.
So only
Yeah.
one way
It
in.
looks like a lot of these rooms are basically the long corridor with other rooms coming off of it.
So I go back into the long corridor and keep going.
As you're going, you come upon um another room that has one of those similar metal doors, and this one very clearly has like a much more sophisticated lock. Like this looks like it's new compared to the rest of the structure.
There's one of the doors where you can see in through a latch, no?
No.
Okay, keep going. Checking other things.
The next one that you come to is another one of those rooms that's just like an open archway. And looking in, you see a whole room full.
A horror room. Oh,
No, a whole room full of of 10 coffins.
So many.
my. Do they look old, new?
Weird eclectic mix. Like most of them look pretty old. Like they've definitely been in the ground. Um, a couple of them look really old, and a couple of them it's like maybe a couple years. It's hard to tell. Like you're not really sure how coffins are supposed to decompose.
I go over and do the lids look like firmly attached, or can you lift them up?
So there are um it looks like these ones are you could easily lift them up. As you get closer to them though, you have some sort of light source with you, right?
Flashlight.
Yeah. You can see that carved onto the top of them are more of those sigils. Open it up. They're all empty. Some of them, yeah, no, that had a dead body in it for a good long time based on the smell.
Good thing vampires don't need to breathe.
You're like, fuck, why am I still doing this? I don't need to do this to myself. just consciously stop breathing. You do notice that there were initially it looked like there was 10 off to one side. There are a set of 3 of them against the one wall that do look like new, like brand new. Quite fancy too.
Fancy.
They don't have the sigils on them at all.
Normally people make coffins nowadays.
Oh, what did I say?
You say casket
Oh,
or
whatever.
casket coffin. It's a joke because they're
So pedantic. Oh my god.
I don't remember the difference.
casket nowadays. Coffins. Yeah. Shape. One is square. One is
Coffin shaped.
yeah. The curved things. That's the difference.
Okay, yeah, no, it's the modern one. It's the casket.
And a sarcophagus is a bigger stoner thing that you put things in.
Yeah.
So I keep going.
That's pretty much all that you see in this room.
Go back
Um,
in. Hallway, taking pictures, filming.
When you get back to the hallway, you heading down the way, you come to another door. This one you can see though, is like very loosely open.
Look inside.
Looking in, sort of looking in the back, down that hallway beyond, kind of looks rather similar to where you were before. If you continue down that way, you find yourself at that last room that you guys encountered with the room of now ashified whites.
And so I open it up, and there's still the void zombies in there.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of them just standing in a circle. You open the
Good day.
door, and the nearest one just sort of the head turns to look at you,
Good day.
and
Close
then
the door.
turns and looks back.
And then I'll exit.
Yeah.
And drive home and go to bed.
Okay. All right. Rouse checks for everybody.
I would hate to be one of your
Success.
patients.
I don't have patience.
Oh, so you're not that kind of doctor. I see.
For healing superficial damage, it's a rouse check,
I
right?
already did
Correct.
that one. Done.
All right, because I did I
Mhm.
did my rouse check, and then I just did a rouse check for I had 2 superficial damage, so I healed
Mm.
1. I'm gonna roll the second one. Haha, success! I healed both. Sweet. I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't think
hurt.
any of the rest of you took damage, did they? Did you?
Don't think so.
I think I did.
Okay, so vampires can remove a number of superficial damage from their health tracker by rousing the blood.
It's not good.
Yeah, I had 2 superficial, so I did 2 rouse checks, and I was successful.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the willpower comes back, right? At the start of the session, our willpower. Is that how we were doing
Yeah,
it?
I think it's based on your
Resolve
trying
and
to see when it
composure,
comes
whichever
back.
one's higher.
4 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
composure or resolve.
Yeah.
Even if I did bad on the check, does that mean that
You
On the
get
check
one
for
of-
what? So for healing aggravated or healing superficial damage is easy. You can try it as many times as you want. It's not, think of superficial damage as like a bruise compared to like a bleeding wound.
Well, if you make a rouse check, if you fail the rouse check, don't you get a hunger?
Yeah.
So if she failed a rouse check, she heals, but she gets 1 hunger.
then I'm
Right.
at
Yeah.
4 hunger?
Ooh, you're
Oh,
hungry.
lovely. Okay. Yeah. You wake up pretty fucking hungry.
I'd like to eat food.
Just try not to eat them all
Right.
the way. That could be frowned upon. I mean, I'm just gonna be quiet.
Yeah, so How does Poppy want to go feed?
Well, I've got a bunch of people in the sleep clinic upstairs that I use.
Sorry. I forgot about that.
Was there a particular flavor you were looking for? I feel like you were looking to raise your obfuscate.
Yeah, I was. I think I already fed off of.
Did you?
I thought I fed with somebody, but maybe not. So yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I think it's melancholy or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I get some assistance from Poppy in finding someone that is phlegmatic?
What's phlegmatic?
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
Shut up.
If Leon, if
I could probably also help. I'm just not sure what that word means.
It's
Um,
submissive or dominant captains of industry, power trippers, cult leaders, followers.
I'm sure that there's somebody like that in a sleep clinic.
Yeah.
Phlegmatic, lazy, apathetic, calm, controlling, sentimental.
Lazy. That could fit a sleep clinic.
Yeah. I need to go eat anyway. You can come to
Yeah,
visit me.
so Poppy, you could easily enough find somebody. It might be a little harder to get Leon into the clinic just because he doesn't have like the credentials really to just walk in.
He is, he was looking. He's a student who is training, and I am allowing him to come in and observe.
Does Leon look like he's dressed for this part, Leon?
If we were gonna make a plan, he could have put on like a doctor's coat.
Ah,
Alright, go
yes,
ahead
this is
and,
what makes
I mean, this
a
isn't an anime
student.
where we're the same thing every day.
Give me, I'll say manipulation and subterfuge, one of you.
I'm good at that.
If you're good at that, you do it, please. That was the other character that was good at that.
3 successes.
Was
Okay.
she?
I wonder if a lie about trying
She
to
was
figure
good
out
at it
how
until Callie tried to RP it.
But the rolls were good. Just because I can't do it doesn't mean that Mari was bad at it. And
No,
I'm
yeah, it's just
stupid.
Callie is
Yeah.
awkward. Mari was smooth as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the raccoon incident.
That was a cascading series of fuck ups on everybody's part.
Alright, please continue.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say that you are able to persuade enough people to let you through here. You do probably get like a couple of side eyes. But you are able to both feed.
as long as we don't hang out where anybody's gonna be looking at us too much, I think we can quickly move past them.
I'll say you probably do end up with one observer, but the observer is Willem. That I think all of you guys, I think the rest of the party has met Poppy Sire. So yeah, you recognize him, and
He probably knows what's going on.
He allows this.
He's complicit.
so go ahead and reduce your hungers.
I can learn dominate too.
Hey Poppy, you're hunger 4.
Oh yeah. Forgot about
Go
that.
ahead and give me a willpower roll.
Roll well.
Okay. What's the willpower again?
Whatever your current willpower is. So like if you've used a bunch and haven't been able to restore all of it by using at the beginning of the session, you can restore either your composure or your resolve, that value, into your willpower.
Okay.
And then roll
Would-
whatever you're. Sorry, go ahead.
Would I roll what my with the hunger dice that I had before I started? feeding?
Willpower doesn't involve hunger dice, so it's just
Okay.
regular d10s.
Or whatever. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I got 4 successes.
Okay, yeah. As soon as you sink your teeth and you initially get that wave of hunger, and you almost feel the demon almost like hovering behind you, trying to overpower you, and you feel the sensation of trying to turn into that monstrous beast and wanting to make sure that you take everything before you realize you get that sensation of like eyes on you and you realize that you are in fact being watched and you're able to pull back some. This guy's probably not doing great, but he is still alive. So,
Oh, man.
let's see.
I'm
The maximum non-harmful drink from a human slakes 2 hunger.
Oh, so 2?
Hmm.
Okay, so then I'm at 2 hunger.
You could do a harmful drink to slake 1 more, but you know that that could possibly be severely damaging.
I don't want to do that.
Leon, what are you doing?
Well, after I just drink a little bit, just enough to learn a new skill.
Okay.
I would probably make my way surreptitiously out of the area so I don't draw more attention.
Okay.
I certainly do not, under any close scrutiny, I don't look like a student of much of anything. But I think I would, as I mentioned in the Discord, go back down to where we spend the time with Rasmus's base downstairs, and
Yeah.
I would start looking up occult stuff, try to raise
Okay.
my occult so I can try to figure out what zombies are about, like how
Okay.
best to fight them, how best to pacify them, that sort of thing. And that's all
What
raise
does,
that skill.
what does zombies
Maybe.
be like?
Well, I mean, Leon found a new thing that could either be predator or prey, and he wants to make sure it's the right one.
I love the idea that Leon just like opens up like some zombie movies and just like starts.
He can
Going
read. He
on.
can read books.
What? No.
Like,
Just
guys,
play
this
some
guy
dead-
can read.
Yeah,
Play
the
some
brain
Dead
skills are
Rising,
going
you
up on
know?
this one.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'll say that you find, you sit yourself down in Rasmus's library and start perusing some of the books. Oh, you made a little bit of a mess, baby. Okay, happens. There you go. Poppy, as you sort of come back to yourself and see the bloodlust sort of fade, and you see Willem sort of standing in the doorway. So, how'd things go? I saw a couple of wild things through the web.
Yeah. The the things that I sent you.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that things may be worse than we had originally thought.
Let's perhaps go downstairs and chat. So he heads down as well to Rasmus's lair. He says, for now, do you want to invite the rest of your kin or just us?
For now, just us. I can invite the rest in a moment.
When you guys go into the lair, he goes down the different hallway towards his chambers that he has that's a little separate from where you guys are usually.
Mhm.
And his room is pretty sparse. There's the bed up against one wall, and all along the wall are pinned up relatively fresh paintings that kind of look like windows. They're all designed to look like basically windows looking out onto cornfields and rolling hills and ocean views. He sort of sits down at a desk that's piled high with a bunch of different art supplies and paintbrushes and little scraper things. So I believe you found, was it The Walking Dead zombies?
Yes. When we were in a a cellar in the woods that Husk and JJ had originally found, we did come in contact with zombies. There were also several freshly turned
Whites.
what'd you say?
Whites. Ears got
Yeah, I can't hear anything. My ears are clogged up right now.
What? I don't know what's going on. Dylan's are clogged up. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
There were several freshly turned whites, and we killed them.
Well, if they were whites, then that's a mercy. There's even in a life like theirs, there's not much to enjoy in that state, I believe.
Oh,
Were you one of the ones that did it, or?
no. But I do think that we have enough evidence to put the people who have been stealing the bodies in the graveyard as the same people who did that. And
So this fellow Balthazar seems as he's been up to something more. I mean, didn't he say that that's what he was doing? He was raising them. You saw them walk out of the graveyard.
yes. But
Any indication what they're planning beyond just making?
hang on, excuse me, I gotta
Bless
move
him.
this cat out of the way. Well, when Husk and I talked to Valentina, she said she was going to ask if she was able to get any information from the Hecate. I haven't heard anything from her. But they promised Betty that they were only taking people who owed them debt. But I am inclined to not believe them, as this has happened before, and that they are only taking bodies that are Gemini. And before they didn't.
The idea of them being indebted to the Hecata is not unheard of. It's rather common, especially for the Giovanni, to have servitor families that serve for generations. Whether those individuals knew that was their corpses were promised to this kindred, that it depends. Unclear. It's not as if we can ask them. Can you? These ones don't like communicate intelligently, do they?
I had a premonition.
Oh,
And even if the zombies aren't speaking or intelligent right now, I have a feeling that they're going to be. I think we're in a real big shit.
tell my division.
I saw zombies destroying a mausoleum, and other zombies trying to climb out of their graves after the destruction of the mausoleum.
You're thinking that this is not going to stop. They're not over.
No, and it's not the fact that I don't believe that the Giovanni had bodies promised to them. I'm sure that they did, but I don't think that that's the end of it. It makes me a little nervous, and I don't know. I don't know if this is the point where we should bring in everybody else to talk about it, but I'm worried that this is just going to keep going and going and going. I know that the Giovanni have tried things before, recently. Recently.
Like yesterday.
No, I mean like a ritual.
Yeah.
I've heard some talk from further in the city of things like that. My understanding was that, or at least Rasmus's understanding was that those particular Giovanni were no longer an issue. Are you certain that this Balthazar is Giovanni? Not all Hecata are Giovanni.
No, I'm not convinced. I'm not sure it's Giovanni, but there are Giovanni just in the city. So it just could be just different Hecata. I was hoping to hear back from Valentina, but I haven't.
You can always reach out. Perhaps she's learned a little and wanted to learn more before reaching out, but the little she knows could be helpful.
I would, yeah, I think I'm going to.
And sometimes there's knowledge to be had in the fact that you can't find anything. That would at least show that this is not something known by the greater clan.
What do you suppose is happening? If you had to guess, what does the premonition mean?
I'll say that Poppy's seen these enough. I'll just read off what I had written down again so that you get all the details. Poppy originally saw herself standing in a graveyard.
Yeah.
And then looked around and saw one of the larger statues in the background that had looked like one of those angels shift and then move, and another one, both of them started to walk towards you before revealing that they are shambling corpses that as they grew closer and closer to you grew in height to 10 and then 15 feet tall. And with every step towards you, the ground would shake. As they walked past you, they they went to this mausoleum behind you that they smashed with their bare hands, and when they cracked it, from within the mausoleum poured forth this rushing river of black blood that poured out over the graveyard and then slowly seeped into the graves. And then the entire ground shuddered for a second as single black hands emerged from the soil of each grave for as far as you could see.
Didn't Poppy have a premonition before that was river? It
Mhm.
was river, and then there was another river of blood.
Let's see if I can find that one. I want to say.
Oh, I have it. Poppy saw a vision of river and a river of blood. Pretty sure river was over his own grave. And then Poppy thinks that the vision means that River is still alive.
Did I write down?
Still around, not exactly alive, but still around.
Conscious.
Yeah.
He says the premonitions do use symbolism that makes sense to the individual that saw it. So seeing a river twice, I believe it does mean something specific to you. I don't know that what the connection is, but having seen it twice, it feels like, are you moving further toward trying to find any clues about River? I know that you would went and spoke to your mother.
I'm working on it. She didn't really have any. She didn't really have anything to say. She gave me a box of his things, and I'm still going through it, and I'm still going through this tiny box of my stuff as well. But the river of blood does not in both of those. I don't know. It kind of scares me because it could mean he's still alive, or it could mean and he's a vampire, or he's a vampire, and it could mean that he is one of the people doing this, or he's a part of it.
I do think that it's a bit too much of a coincidence to assume that they're not connected.
That
There's
is
something here that ties your brother to this somehow. Whether
that's
he's a victim or something else.
and if he isn't a victim, and I've been trying to for the last 50 years trying to tell myself that I shouldn't be like the people who killed him, and he is like the people who killed him.
Well, very few of those of our kind are give permission to their killer. It's not as if they would have given him much of a choice if he was turned.
That's true. And I wouldn't blame him either. It would just be sad.
You've the Daywalker with you. He doesn't what amount of magics does he know? I know that there are some blood sorcery rituals that can typically it's the other way around of like you trace a kindred back to their sire. But perhaps there's a way you could change it to locate living bloodkins.
I could ask him.
I do. It feels a little on the nose, but the mention of River and then seeing just the hands come out. Clearly the vision had it wasn't the vision wasn't hinting at the idea of The Walking Dead, of zombies. So there's a reason that it showed you the hand rather than the corpses rising. I wonder if perhaps the bot is involved in this, the Black Hand.
Oh no. Okay.
I know
All
that
right.
there were quite a few of them at Woodstock, and there were quite a few of everything at Woodstock that night.
I think that all of this leads back to what? Okay. How do I? Okay, I think we should bring everybody in.
He says, I'll meet you in the library in a moment.
Okay.
And he sees you out, and you find yourself just sort of standing in the hallway dealing with the ramifications of that. Meanwhile, what is everybody else doing?
I'm going to the club.
Where did Matthew land in his blood-soaked clothes?
Oh, Matthew, he went to Shaban's. And he
I'll text him if he wants
Did
to come
well-
with
Siobhan
me.
know what she's into, what she's getting into with Matthew before
well,
tonight?
she is his ghoul,
Okay.
so she knows a lot about Matthew.
Okay.
So but before he goes inside, Matthew's nothing if not a gentleman. He strips nude and takes off the dirty fucking clothes.
Uh-huh.
And buries them somewhere under a very large bush to be dealt
Burn
with.
it.
Well, he'll get to that. He's got to get to bed before the sun comes up.
Mm.
But so he'll bury him until at
Imagining
least.
the idea of like this is her apartment of Matthew bent over in front of a bush, butt fucking naked, ass
Oh
in
no,
the
he's all the
air.
way. He's all the way in the bush. He's not gonna.
Oh,
He's
okay.
gonna go all the way into the biggest bush that's
Okay.
outside the apartment, and dig
Yeah,
a hole.
he's naked inside of a bush.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Buries the clothes, and then will he might keep the boxer briefs on, because they're the least sturdy portion of the.
hmm
But
Probably
and
not
then he'll
soaked.
yeah, and he'll then just go through the back door of the apartment complex, or apartment, and just see himself up. He knows where the spare keys are kept and such.
Mhm.
Lets himself in, finds a comfy, dark corner in a closet where he usually sleeps if he stays there, and he went to bed.
Yeah, I'll say, Matthew, you come to very suddenly with the little tinge of discomfort to realize that you had slumped over, leaning over a vacuum cleaner.
God damn, I told her not to put that in here.
Can I text Matthew that I'm going to the club and if he wants to come with me for food? Because he seemed hungry last night.
Not so much right now.
If the phone goes off like almost as soon as he wakes up, he'll like look at it and text back. Need a shower? I'll come by the club when I'm decent, and I'll send it, and then I'll come out of the closet.
Congratulations! I'm glad that you were deep naked in a bush and then came out of the closet.
Mhm.
I was rooting for you, buddy.
Step out, just wearing my boxer briefs that are a maroon color. I gotta wear the right color pants.
Yeah, you come out of the closet to the sound of something sizzling in the kitchen.
None for me, thanks. I'm gonna take a shower.
All right.
And then I'm gonna stroll past because you have to pass the kitchen to go to the bathroom.
Just kind of
And-
like looks at you with the eyebrow raised. You want something, or are you just gonna put those back on?
I'm gonna have to go for some of the clothes I've left here because I don't have what
I'll
I
get
had
the
put
bag.
on last night. Yes. Wait, you still haven't even given me a drawer in the bottom of the fucking bureau?
I'm
No, it's
sorry,
fine.
I didn't know
The
we were
bag's fine.
dating.
We're not. God, no, we're not. Don't worry. That's not a thing at all. It can keep them in a bag. Just put them in my closet. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm sure I smell terrible. I don't know what I look like.
Mhm.
Hey, are you free to go visit and meet my friend Betty tonight?
I can
I
be,
keep-
yeah.
I keep telling her I'm gonna introduce you to, and then I don't get around to it because shit comes up.
All right, yeah, I can do that.
All right. I just walk into the bathroom, turn on the shower.
Meanwhile, what are the rest of you guys doing? I think the majority of you crashed at Rasmus's.
Husk, I'm going to eat. You want something?
No.
Okay. Have fun.
I'm gonna go do
I'll say
laundry.
as
bring you back a squeaky
Betty
toy.
had walked out and was asking if Husk wanted to eat anything because she was going out, is when Poppy emerges and
I look at her. And I awkwardly shuffle away.
Okay. Who's here?
Leon, Husk, and what's JJ doing?
Well, after sleeping in my crib, I wake up, get a couple potions prepared and stuff, or formula prepared, and drive to the gathering point because I have a lot of videos to share.
So at the moment, it's just Poppy, Husk, and Leon. I will say you did send those to the group chat though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody checks their phone, you do see that JJ has clearly been back down in some creep darky dungeon looking thing.
That's
Reese.
upsetting.
I got a
All
bunch of
because my
stickers.
mouth
What does
isn't
this
working.
mean?
You're like, look at the video. It's really grainy. I can't see shit.
It's nothing but squares.
Dude, you have a flip phone. That video doesn't even show up. You just get a square with an X.
If you stare long enough, it moves slightly.
Yeah,
He
you
throws
might
at
get like
Walter.
one frame
It
every
goes from
30 seconds.
black to like very subtle shade of gray and just keeps going
Yeah.
like that. Beep, beep. I think he was sending me Morse code.
Poppy keeps trying to like hit the video like it's on like YouTube, and you just hit it and it'll play, and it just won't play because the play button's at the bottom of it.
What?
The menu pops up, pops down, pops
Yeah,
up, pops
yeah,
down.
that's exactly it. Yep.
You want Blue's Clues?
Is that from experience or?
That is from experience. My grandmother is the same age as Poppy. And a lot of stuff that I'm like, yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Gaga just recently learned how to use emojis.
Oh, that's exciting.
Go Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the group of you that are there, what do you want to do?
Well, I've gathered you all here today. That was a joke.
Leon is
Nope.
like, wait, I'm supposed to be paying attention to this bit.
Um,
Sorry, I was reading.
Luke's video shifted.
Oh,
No.
oops.
Sorry.
Yeah, your video died.
Quick,
Nope,
move
there you
him
go.
back where he goes. Quick.
Sorry, I barely touched one wire and it was enough.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everybody's back
tracks.
there, but there's gonna be a few seconds where everybody's crazy when we finally get to uploading and editing.
Yeah,
Try
we
not
gotta get
to
to that.
move my feet around anywhere under my desk. I
You're
thought I
fine, it
fixed it.
happens.
Move on. Oh wait,
Mhm.
that's different.
All right.
Okay, so it's possible that the Sabbat could be attached to this. It's also possible that my brother could be attached to this. It's also I think that we should try to call Valentina. This is in reference to the zombie / grave robbing thing. By the way, I forgot to preface it by saying literally anything. I'm just nervous. I apologize.
Hang on.
Usually I'm more put together.
There you go.
Why would your brother be involved?
Well, Willem seems to think so because I've had 2 premonitions so far of a river of blood, and the one premonition of the river of blood. Can I help you? Can you go? The one premonition of the river of blood was a direct reference to what we had experienced last night, and the other one was specifically about river.
We need to get a cat for the coterie, so it's just
We
sling
do
it
have a
around.
cat. Snacks.
Snacks.
The
Matthew
main
has a
your
cat.
house, though.
Yeah, well, he likes the sewer. What can I say? But snacks.
Okay.
He looks a lot like that cat, but skinny and ragged.
Aw. I love them. Continue.
How convenient
What?
that your brother's involved.
Of course. I mean,
Some form or fashion.
isn't that how it always goes?
No.
I feel like there's always a bit of convenience in everything, especially in this city. Somebody always knows someone.
hmm
I could call my friend Sean and he knows somebody who knows the Giovanni. And it's like, I don't want to get into this right now, okay? I'm kind of freaked out.
I can't do this again. I can't go back to prison.
JJ also had a contact with the Giovanni, I think.
I was waiting for him to respond to me.
Okay.
So mine was for a whole different reason, but
Yeah.
It doesn't I mean, I couldn't.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Oh,
Well, while you catch him up, I got laundry to go do.
I tell JJ what happened.
Huh.
Are you
Y'all
doing
get all
laundry
the-
here or like your apartment?
Husk goes, there's 2 pairs of underwear that's attached by duct tape.
I wouldn't be surprised if Husk only like owns like 2 shirts, like, and that's it.
He washes his jacket and his jeans. I
Yeah,
guess that's
but-
too. But
Yeah.
So,
Wash yourself.
Yes, so that's interesting. I explored that place. Y'all got my pictures.
Oh, I couldn't really see them. Can you explain what happened?
I explained everything I saw as I went down there.
hmm
So yeah, it's a whole thing down there. Dark rituals. They're doing some wicked shit.
Is there any connection that you could see to what we had seen? Like at the symbols? You see the symbols?
Yep, they were on a couple of the caskets and a bit in the altar area. I mean, it's all
Uh,
connected.
Yeah, so the caskets that JJ saw, there were 13 of them. 3 of them were the ones that were brand new that did not have the runes in them. And there were 10 more.
Also, I took pictures of the zombies that we didn't get a chance to last night. So, do we have pictures of what the people who disappeared from the grave last several times look like by chance through newspaper archives?
I'll say Poppy and Husk probably have pictures of the
That I have their names, I think.
the Cliffingers.
Yeah.
It's not the best pictures, but do these zombies look familiar?
No.
Hang on. I'm trying to, I'll say it like, it kind of looks like it could be, but it's hard to tell considering like they've been decayed for a while.
Well, yeah, the
Considering
names are up top.
the Clippinger that died most recently was buried
Uh,
over 60 years ago.
yeah, I see that.
So
Laura.
yeah, it could be. But it's not an exact like that's definitely her. If you were to see them up close, you could probably say, yep, that's her, but
You got a
just
list of
from
every.
a single photo from a bit of a distance with the light of a flashlight,
I look at the list of the people who they were that were stolen because we have a list, and
Yeah.
compare the initials to the initials on the watch. And roughly years too, which is on there. This watch would have been given within that lifespan.
I will say you do not see ones that match, but the date on it, it was pretty old. So like it may have been gifted to them from somebody else. Like it was definitely an antique.
Mhm.
Ah, so if any of them have an aunt named Teak, we're good.
Hmm.
I'll jump out a window.
As you guys are looking at the pictures, Willem walks in. We're missing a few, yes.
Missing two, one. Matthew's not
Missing
here, and
Betty.
Husk is doing laundry.
And
No, we don't
Matthew's
need
in
that
here.
right now, baby.
Yeah.
Betty and
Yes,
Matt.
that's status.
Yeah, we're just
And,
missing the.
and Husk went to do laundry.
Betty
didn't
left
wonder
as
how.
I was coming in, so I don't know.
Well, typical.
I think she had somewhere else that she needed to be. Like she had an appointment.
Mm.
Did, but I don't know if we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, so. Well, let's go through the stuff I found with what we know and see if we can come up plans and see if we have any contacts, because right now we're missing a big clue somewhere. Thank you, Leilani. Giving me a thing with a desiccated orange peel.
Hey,
That's
want
the
some popcorn?
clue.
Desiccated oranges.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know what? I know where we have to go right now. Or at least I'll go. That Tremere people. They might hold part of the mystery there. They might be able to help us, cause the Matthew disappeared in their chantry, and that's how we found the place. So there's a connection. So let's go there with what we know and see if they can figure out what some of this shit means, since they know magic's better than us. All right, everybody, into my Prius mobile.
The clothes are still wet.
I got some clothes. Someone has clothes upstairs. You can borrow Poppy's or somebody.
Willem is like, I have some things that you could borrow. Well, Rasmus does as well.
Mhm.
I think you're probably
do.
closer to Rasmus's size, but his fashion tends to air more in a couple centuries ago.
I just imagine he like dresses like vaguely like Jesus.
A bit more like Nordic Jesus. Rasmus still dresses like a fucking Viking.
Oh, that's very
Love it.
bright and colorful of you.
I think I'll wait.
Probably, yeah.
And
That-
no,
yeah.
yeah, it's amazing. So bright and colorful. No furs, no horned hats.
Oh my God.
Awesome. You look like someone out of Frozen. Let's go.
Let it go.
They
Yeah,
did have
those, like,
furs, my
over-
dude.
Those like overly long
Not like The
tunics and
neo-pagans dress as Vikings that you see all the time on YouTube and shit. No.
All right, fine. I'll just go grab my sweats and slides.
All right.
I'm sorry, does he have like Crocs or something?
Thank you. I was.
Oh, we
gonna
can't
say
do that
too.
again. We
no, I
can't
was thinking
lie,
the like
Crocs.
Nike ones.
Mhm.
No.
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah,
name
yeah.
brand. They're just black, solid
What-
rubber.
Oh yeah,
Black
the
with,
Walmart
like-
version.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everything from like secondhand stores that would have ended up at like the homeless shelter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back for my socks and jeans later.
Yeah, so I believe you guys are going to Chantry House. Betty, where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna go to the club, but I did say that I was gonna meet up with Steven at some point.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say that I'll say that just to make our lives easier, that is for tonight. Why am I typing that instead of the word I actually needed?
I don't know when we were gonna plan to do that, but I've been trying to.
Yeah, I'll say that it's for tonight.
Okay.
It's probably not like right away though, so you got a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'll tell him to meet me at the new club.
You let's see. Yeah, when you make it to the club, things are it's still rather early. Not a ton of folks around. There are quite a few people just perusing, but it's still pretty early in the night.
You're right.
I believe you did have the one jazz player that is on staff tonight as well.
Excellent. Is there anybody that's like here having a good time? Like I'm wanting to grab a bite.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll say that you can definitely find somebody. Let's see.
I'm looking for a lively person.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll say that you can find somebody easily enough.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll chat
You're
with
looking
them.
for particular residents, right?
Yeah, Sanguine. So
I'll
horny, happy.
say you can find somebody. Um, it's this young woman that has a couple of tattoos upper forearm that is apparently a huge fan of jazz music and wants to talk about it nonstop.
Oh yeah, I will talk about it as well. Like I'm down. I'm hip with the kids.
Meanwhile, Matthew, you were taking Shaban to the club? Because didn't
Yes.
Betty text Matthew?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
So indeed, I will, when I'm done getting ready and Shaban finishes her meal, I'll have her drive us because, well, I don't have a car and I'm not going to steal one when she's around. I have standards, you know.
As you
Kind of a
guys are
lady.
pulling out of the parking lot, she's like, "So is there a reason you showed up in just your boxer briefs,
Many
or it
reasons.
just felt like it?"
Double that sometimes, but no, many reasons, none of which I'm going to discuss.
Cool.
The Just say
None that I have
it's
to
an
worry about, right?
always.
Oh, all right.
Yes. Do any
So
of your
this,
neighbors have dogs?
Oh god.
She's like the one on the like very top floor has a chihuahua.
That should be fine. I buried it deep enough. She won't take it up. I'll get it later.
God, sorry, I have 30 pounds of baby leaning against my back as hard as she can.
That's what she said. No, it'll be fine.
Yeah, so this friend Betty of yours, anything I should know about her?
Well, she's just reopening this club. She's gotten it kind of, she did the soft open with friends. But I just think she could use with someone who's very reliable with the financial side of things to make sure she's, you know, being taken care of and that, you know, everything's going well. Maybe help her with taking some of the profits and turning it around and investing it elsewhere too. You don't want to keep all your eggs in one basket. That sort of thing.
All right.
Plus, I don't think it hurts, for you, little business on the side. Make a little extra money yourself.
Yeah, could be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you?
Always.
So I'll say you guys make your way to the club. And when you get in, you probably locate Betty pretty quickly.
Betty. Oh, Betty.
Come up. Thank you for the lovely time. You're welcome here any day of the week. And I'll clean up and I'll come over.
So you can remove 2 of your hunger.
Excellent.
You see Matthew, and standing beside him is a very tall woman. She's very she's not got a thin frame. She's got a muscular build to her, but she's very beautiful. She's dressed in, nice slacks and a nice blouse. She's got striking violet blue eyes and very long lashes with a very, cute full smile, and she's got a head of shocking red hair. But that is Shaban. And Matthew will say, Betty, this is Shaban, the one I've been telling you about. Shaban, this is my good friend, Betty. This is her club.
Welcome. Make yourself at home. I always like new faces around here. You're always welcome.
Oh, I will gladly get a drink, but I think that Matthew also was interested in seeing if I could help some with your financials. Is that something you have a minute to talk about, or?
Yes, I would love to. I have somebody coming in later, but I am free right now. And
as long as you don't have anything more important to deal with.
Not at this very moment.
Just imagine nothing more important than that. War flashbacks to the graveyard. No, nothing important.
No,
It's
nothing.
fine.
Literal war flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
And when I say
talk
she's
about it.
when I say she's tall, so 6'2", Matthew's I think I had him 5'8" to 5'10". So she's at least a half a foot taller than Matthew.
Oh man, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, please come into my office. Matthew,
so
I don't know if you want to join us for boring financial talk, but there are plenty of people here. Please help yourself.
Oh, I'll come along. I could learn a thing or two about business, right?
Of course.
Probably. You need it. You still living in that shack?
I'm still living in my little shitty apartment in the basement. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you need some help, Matthew? I can always use some security.
Constantly, yeah. If you've got jobs, I'll take a job.
And as we're walking, she'll pull out a little notebook and jot down the number, and she'll be like, "Whenever you're free, you can text or call this number. Ask for Casey. She'll help you out."
Matthew will take the paper, wrap it up, and put it like in a little wallet on the back of his phone, and then put his phone in his pocket.
Yeah. And they go to her office.
Yeah, so I'll say you guys talk for a bit about the boring style details. Though as you're sort of going over your bookkeeping stuff and looking at your current like inventory stuff, Betty, you're starting to realize that you're maybe starting to run low on like blood packs. You've been tapping some like local like small time runners, but as things are getting a little bit more busy, you're gonna need to talk to somebody that is a little bit further up, probably trying to talk to somebody in the circulatory system.
Okay. If I only knew doctors.
Also, while they talk numbers, Matthew's on his phone. He's got the volume turned down, but he's watching JJ's video clips that he sent. Instead of actually paying
Does
attention.
he need a new pair of pants after that?
Nah.
Okay.
He actually is like waiting for the part where like
jump scares.
JJ doesn't make it, but then he's like, ah, fuck, he sent the video. He probably made it.
Yeah, so I'll say you talk things over and she gives you some pointers and suggests that she can like I can do this sort of thing and during the day or I can come in the evenings and do a couple of hours in the evenings if that's better for you or what.
I can't come in the daytime, but I do have other people that are, in charge of that kind of thing around that time period. So if you rather deal with me nighttime, if you rather deal with my other cohorts, you're more than welcome to come on your own schedule and we can figure that out. That's not a problem. I really appreciate everything. I've run a couple of clubs before, but it's always nice to have a little bit of extra financial help, especially because this place is a little bigger from my last place. Yeah.
Right. And I'll say as you guys start to wrap up, Betty, you like get up to does Betty's office have like windows or anything like that or?
Yeah, probably. It's like actually probably not. It's probably like in the deepest part of like the building. And it's like imagine like dark academia vibes, like huge library walls, like a big, wooden table with a giant like leather wheelie chair in the back, like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, so I'll say as you guys get up to leave the office and head out, Betty, you see Stephen wander in, looking around, talk to one of the guests, and then hears your voice and starts to head over.
I have to make your pardon me, I have to go to my other meeting. I will meet you at the hideout later.
Oh, sure. I'll see Siobhan out. Thanks for taking the meeting and for setting her up.
I do have a question though. How do you know Siobhan?
She's a good friend.
She kind of
I've
just looks
known
at
her for a long time.
Did you?
Mhm. What?
She's
You
just
know.
looking at Betty and smiling.
Matthew has this look on his face, like confused, like what? Use your words. I'm not good at reading facial expressions, honey.
Did you do the horizontal tango?
What? No, no, not even remotely. This is nothing like that. She's a dear, dear friend who I care very much about.
He wishes.
So she's
I
single.
don't, Siobhan, I don't. You know I don't. No, it's fine. She's a good friend.
So
I
you're
think it's probably
single.
best to keep it as business for now. But
No, it's friendship and or business always, Siobhan. We've
oh
talked
no,
about this.
I'm talking to her.
Oh. He looks from Siobhan to Betty and back, and he looks at Betty and he goes, "Yeah, don't do that."
And then with that awkwardness, she's leaving.
I'll
Matthew,
probably
I
see
would.
you.
I would never. I would never do it without your permission, and I would never do you without your permission either. But
Well, we can talk about. Wait. Anyway, but Siobhan, that is
and
business.
if you want to do both, that's fine
No,
too.
Absolutely not. Siobhan is business.
I've known a lady named Business before.
Matthew's expression is like very much like like uncomfortable and like no.
I apologize. I'm just razzing you, my dear friend.
No, I know it's in your nature, and she is beautiful and lovely and and immaculate, and I'll murder anyone who fucks with her.
I won't. I promise.
Not without her permission.
No.
Fuck. I'm not gonna like that either, but you know.
I am a lady. I do not do such things without consulting. As they say, bros before hoes, right?
Sure.
So
Matthew looks uncomfortable.
Betty, if you go off to meet with Steven,
Yeah.
I say we will maybe take a quick pause there
Okay.
because baby needs something. Yeah. So while Betty is chatting with Steven and Matthew is dealing with the collective trauma of whatever the fuck that just was between Siobhan and Matthew and Betty. What are the rest of you doing?
Me flirting with everybody? It's fine.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? I thought
Yeah.
JJ wanted to
Mhm.
look at the pictures and make a plan.
Also go to the chantry.
Oh yeah, we're going to Chantry.
Where's that?
Maybe they'll have more zombie books.
Didn't you guys go? I thought you and
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think
you
most of
went-
you guys have been to the Chantry before.
Oh, we didn't go. Poppy and Husk didn't go.
Yeah,
That's
they were
right,
doing
because you
a
weren't there.
different mission.
Okay, Lilani, if you don't stop pulling my hair, you gotta get down.
Well, let's try again the Prius. We'll go together.
Fucking Prius. Jeez. It's the current version of the Saab.
So you guys head out to the Chantry. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's that large sort of like manor looking house. That when you pull in, these like automatic motion sensor lights come on. I assume you guys make your way up the front porch to the front door.
I don't feel safe. Stay in the car.
They're expecting us, sort of.
I ring the
Somebody
doorbell.
has to be the getaway driver.
Will you please come in?
Ding dong, the witch is
She
dead.
said, please, no.
Okay.
I just imagine
Hmm.
JJ's at the front door having just rung the bell and goes to like say something to Poppy and Husk and is like, wait, fuck, what?
The Tremere, it's like the same thing with the city Tremere where they blindfold you, right, or something.
I don't think they blindfolded you. I think
The hallways
like
are just weird, like
yeah,
Harry Potter
you need a
staircase
guide to go through the
situation.
hallways. If you don't have a Tremere with you, it's easy to get lost.
Betty got lost
dong.
last time.
Knock knock, ding
You
dong.
didn't get
knock,
lost.
knock.
Yeah, a moment, like a few seconds later, JJ, the door opens and you see Jackson, that very tall black man with the shaved head wearing a very nice suit and tie, open the door.
Hello,
JJ, yes?
JJ indeed.
Are you looking for somebody in particular or?
Looking for someone versed in the arcane. We have stuff investigating the murder from earlier. We have more evidence, and we need someone a little bit more experienced to look at it to see if they can piece together
Right.
stuff.
When you say arcane, I'm gonna need more than that. That's literally everyone in this building.
And we came to the right place.
Someone experienced in like magics involving ash, zombies, sigillies.
Necromancy. Okay. That answers
Sure,
that.
whatever you guys call it.
What the fuck is Sigilies?
Sigils.
The writing.
People from
Delease?
Sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I'm all about, my type of stuff, and I'm in a wall right now. So, can we come in and find someone?
Yeah, he opens the door wider and then looks behind you. Just you or?
Well, it's me, Leon, Husk, Poppy. Y'all coming?
This house stinks of evil.
They got husky snacks.
It's a
Fuck is that? What did he
I don't
just say?
Fine. I didn't just almost do a spit take at this house stinks.
I'm just trying to get you to come. It's safe. We'll keep you safe.
Is a
It's a-
husky snack a snack that is a husky that Husk could snack on?
Oh no!
Oh no!
it's a brand.
Um,
I'm not gonna see weird shit, am I?
Keep your eyes
define
down.
weird shit.
You're gonna see weird shit. I don't know
Is
what
it
you
like one
expect.
fucking voodoo shop?
No. You're fine.
Wait, do y'all practice voodoo?
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 Not in this particular circle.
No voodoo or hoodoo here.
Alright. Should be fine.
You might see.
Might see
Poppy,
what?
would Poppy know that?
I see what?
I was gonna say you might see a gargoyle, but I don't know if Poppy would know that.
Wrong
Uh,
catcher house.
Yeah, I
You
don't
could
think
say
any
that
of you
going
guys.
anywhere though.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
We might
I
at
don't know
any
that
time.
any of you guys would be
I
that
watched that one
familiar with.
cartoon once. It was awesome.
Like a fire or
But yeah.
something.
So let's follow our friend here, and he'll lead us someplace.
Yeah, he leads you into
Hmm.
the room. The main entryway is this very large room with like original natural wood floors and these twin curling staircases that go up. He leads you up one of them and down this hallway. And all along the wall are paintings. Most of them are like different sort of landscapes. Often they have like images of individuals doing like standing in a circle or in front of like a stone my brain just shit the bed, but like the Stonehenge sort of thing. And dozens of closed doors. And as he's walking, he says, I believe you would probably be best to talk to Melody. She is not our newest in the family, but relatively new compared to, of course, Mr. Henriquez. But she is rather familiar with the more things dealing closer with the dead.
Okay. So we go to Melody.
He stops at one door and knocks and waits for a minute or two. And then finally you hear sound of something kind of loud like thunk sound. Come in. He opens the door and you see it's a relatively small room, about the same size as the one that you were investigating before. Along one side is a bed that is covered in like very nice looking silk sheets. Off to the other side is a very small desk, and then like 3 bookshelves full of mostly books, but a handful of other odd little things. There's a pair of like skeletal hands, and various odd little accoutrement. Something that kind of looks like might be a wand, but that's definitely made out of a human bone. And sitting at the desk is a very pale white woman with tattooed sigils all up and down her arms, wearing a sleeveless turtleneck shirt.
Can't tell if she's cold or warm in here.
I'm neither. I don't really feel the temperature any longer. Do you?
And yet she has no sleeves, so indicates she's warm.
You know
But
she's
a
in the room.
Turtleneck indicates she's cold.
And she just said she doesn't feel anything.
Yeah.
She can also hear you.
Yeah. I wasn't talking to you.
I mean, a little bit rude to talk to someone in third person like that, but we got some questions. We are investigating the murder of your chantry maid. We also discovered a few other things, and I give her the lowdown of stuff we've seen in the area. I
She sort
do
of
leave out the fact that we did kind of see the part of us saw the necromancers take some bodies and didn't stop them, and just like we were investigating that and bodies has disappeared. We're still not sure who did it yet.
Okay, so like you tell her bodies, you've got 10 missing corpses, all Gemini, took the bodies and the coffins. And then like some of the stuff that you found in the basement dungeon.
Yeah, and I start showing her pictures.
Okay.
So we're trying to
She
piece
sort of
it all together, but
rubs
we're
her
missing
hand through her
some.
short dark hair and
Yeah, I think we're thinking something about necromantic Hekata Sabat thing.
why do you say Sabat?
I don't know, someone mentioned it.
I had a premonition, and in the premonition there were hands jutting out of the earth at grave sites that were all one hand, and it was just black.
So you're one of the lunatics then? One of the nine Malkavians?
Wow!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa now! Just because she works at a mental hospital doesn't mean she is crazy.
That's the old name for the clan. It's not.
Well, there are a lot of old
Okay.
names for people too, but we don't go around saying those, do we, nowadays?
Understood.
Some
So,
people are no longer property.
looking at these sigils, they are pretty indicative of your typical path of bone necromancy, the type that would raise zombies. Most of them are usually quite useless. They're pretty shit servants, honestly. I feel like a ghoul is more efficient in every circumstance, basically, except for the fact that, well, they can't die. Though it does appear that there's obviously some significance to taking the Geminis and taking them in pairs and taking the coffins as well. Is there more to it than that?
Well, we found the place by teleporting from the room of the person who got killed in your chantry.
Jackson, if you don't mind, we'll be a moment. And she gets up and closes the door.
Yeah,
You believe that there is a Sabbat in the chantry?
there's a connection. We also found magic ring missing, another one go, the ashes. I explained the detail of that part of the investigation to her. So it's
A
all kind of
ring
connected.
that could hide a Sabbat Tremere. That is. And that was something Herman had one of as well. There were two of them,
From the looks of it, yeah.
and now both are gone.
No, didn't we have one? I think we had one. The
Oh,
one's
okay.
missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least that means that there's likely only one other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fond of the idea of a second Tremere Sabbat hiding in the area,
Well, I mean,
but
you
it
just
would
tell everyone to take the rings
explain
off.
how.
Just tell everybody you meet to take the rings off.
Not going to be that easy.
Mm.
A lot of times those sort of things can be hidden through magics and whatnot, and there's no guarantee that our Sabbat Tremere is even in the chantry. Herman could have been our Sabbat Tremere, and the other one killed him to make sure he didn't compromise them.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
That said, this work is definitely necromancy. This is not corrupted blood sorcery. This is
It's a kata.
my brain is shitting out for the word for that they use now for necromancy.
Oblivion.
Oblivion. This is definitely Oblivion work. It is slightly different from the stories that I've heard and the handful of rituals I've observed of various Hekata rituals. It seems it is, again, I am not saying for certain, but I do see some hints and remnants of blood sorcery in here, as in this is a combination of disciplines. My guess for why there are always two taken is that there's something about the combining of two individuals, especially two that are related, that perhaps makes them stronger. You said there are 10 of them?
Yeah, that's the number that somebody told me. Yeah. Right, Bobby?
Rather sounds like they're making a small army, wouldn't it?
Do they? Would they need the coffins slash caskets?
Just to
Right.
raise them, no. The
Right.
caskets are for something else.
So if we burn them, that wouldn't be a bad thing, right?
I mean, they clearly kept them for a reason.
So maybe I'll go back in next day with Some Molotovs.
Unsure if
Just want to go now.
hmm,
I was just talking to my group if we wanted to go and just burn everything down there.
there is a potential though that the coffins are part of what are giving the Hekata, or rather the necromancer, we don't necessarily know, giving control of them to the original caster.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not exceptionally sure. I feel like if there are any Hekata that you would trust with this, it would probably be best to talk to somebody like that. I don't know how common that is in the area. It's been quite a few years since I've talked to anybody, and they were a little less popular on the overall power structure of the Hekata at the time.
Guess we have to reach out some contacts then.
Yeah. I believe I should reach out to my contact.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thanks. You helped us some.
You can give the dog some kibble.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything else that you needed?
I mean, I'd like to learn some blood sorcery soon. I'm very interested in stuff you all offer.
Do you have any specific interests?
Oh, just in general, because right now I do a lot of thin blood alchemy, and they let me.
So you're the thin blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and if I can like mix and match stuff, it'd be interesting. Because if Oblivion and blood sorcery can do some cool stuff, I wonder if this can.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, the baby's trying to feed the dog kibble.
Well, she reaches over to the desk and scribbles a number down and hands it back to you guys. If you're interested or you find you have any more questions, give me a ring.
We will.
Are there
And
any tactics that might not be obvious with how to deal with zombies should we encounter them in a combative sense? Other than just like smashing them or removing the head.
Well, there's of course the taking the head off. We'll do it.
If they have one of these sigils on the body, would destroying that on that sigil break the enchantment or whatever's giving it power? Is that an option? Is that like a weakness?
The sigils, not so much. So the sigils that are on the corpse are typically the ones that reanimated it. And once they've done their magic, that's done. I destroying any of the sigils that you find, you said you found some on the coffins. I don't I could say that would probably be useful. Certainly couldn't hurt. I get the feeling that there is a separation in the magics. There's what was done to create these Gemini zombies, and that creating them the way they did possibly made them stronger. And then there's something else planned for the caskets.
Hmm.
Because there is a slight difference in the way that the sigils are drawn. There's something else there that they're being prepared for.
Well, I don't like knowing. I mean, not knowing. I don't
I
like
don't
knowing
like
that I don't
knowing.
know. The more you know, the more you don't know.
I don't know enough. And I like it that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we can find someone who knows a little more than us. Now, one of these Hakata, if we can find any.
Just as I will say, bog standard fire
Sure.
would mess them up just as much as it would one of us.
That lines up with what I read. Sounds like JJ had the right idea then.
But she'll open the door for you guys, and Jackson is standing outside the door in exactly the same spot, just sort of staring at the wall. You're done then? Or do you need to see the room again? Looking at Poppy and Husk, since apparently JJ is busy.
We
Uh,
did the room the first time, so should we go look at it?
There was like 4 sets of eyes on it before. Are we really gonna add anything new?
Maybe.
Force of premonition, I guess.
More eyes are always better. That's why spiders
Poppy
are.
could do that. So let's see if she can force that prem and then head on out.
Don't say that.
Husk might have
Husk's
good.
like, I don't want to be here. I hate these people.
And he's
He's
like,
got
oh
good
yeah,
senses though. He
great.
might
No,
see
it's
something nobody else
awesome.
did.
Let
Yeah.
Poppy roll her eyes back in her head and have a creepy vision in the middle of the haunted house. This is what could go wrong.
Where's safer than here?
This is worse than the Haunted Mansion.
I
People like the Haunted
I
Mansion.
I love Reese's like characters that are monsters that are scared of other monsters. I think that's so good.
Sean scared of ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably the least harmful thing we could encounter.
Husk is fine with ghosts. The fucking whatever.
It's everything else that scares them.
Zombies.
Oh.
And not zombies, it's vampires and everything else that can kill vampires.
Ghosts could probably kill vampires.
They could certainly try.
Ghosts typically
Ghosts
don't
suck
have
too
much to do.
Okay. What?
I have to roll a rouse check.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first premonition.
I roll resolve in aspects, I think.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, poopy.
Still 2, but yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. I think
So I assume you're hangry again.
no, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Sure. Got
Okay.
her. Yeah. You want to willpower again?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Oh, that was your roll to trigger it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll willpower.
Okay.
Damn, dude. Alright. So
That's.
And
those count.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's then that's 6 successes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what exactly is Poppy focusing on trying to see?
There's like a specific part of the room because I wasn't here when you guys went to it. Is there a specific part of the room that is very much like like one of those symbols or claw marks. I don't know. Something ash? There's ash in here?
Yeah, so okay, so to describe the room, there's a bed. On the bed was a pile of ash that you know had been him.
Oh, okay.
I think some of it was taken by JJ, but
Okay.
the rest of it is I'd say it's probably still circled by that silver ring that I would assume JJ would have told you don't touch that because they said it would hurt like a fucking bitch if you touch that without them removing it first.
Mhm.
And there are several bookshelves and a desk, and then off to one side over by the bookshelf in this little tiny corner, that was where Matthew had walked over to like inspect one of the to inspect what looked like some kind of rune or something written on the side of the shelf and vanished and was teleported to that church.
Oh. Um, I'm gonna focus on that and the ash at the same time if I can. It's all connected. I can't touch the ring. So yeah.
Okay.
If I could glean anything.
Mm-hmm. So as you're like looking at these things and trying to focus on them, you see movement out of the corner of your eye, and initially you don't question it, you just think it's probably Husk or Land moving around. But then it moves closer again, and you see there is a crow perched on the end of the bed. And then it hops over to the ash and sort of just moves around the like lifts that silver chain and sort of moves it out of the way and eats the ash.
Whoa.
Then immediately turns to you and looks straight at you before swooping at your face. You sort of instinctively like flinch, and when you open your eyes, you see that you are not in the room anymore.
Oh, okay.
You are standing in a set of ruins in a forest, and these look sort of like that church that you had seen before. And as you look around, you hear what initially you think is possibly crows out in the distance of the forest. Yeah, you can play with your Legos, that's allowed. Before you see standing on top of that pillar is that one crow just staring at you, looking at you. And out of from the trees, you see walking out these shambling creatures, pairs. There's 6 and then 8 and then 10. And then behind them are 12 and 14 and 16 and more and more.
Oh no.
Um the um the bird looks to you and swoops towards you again. And when you sort of look again, you find yourself in a room with closed coffins for as far as you can see. And as you're sort of like looking at them, you see those sigils carved onto the top that you had seen. They go from like that just plain carved wood to suddenly they're turning black and then running as blood is pouring from the sigils carved on top of the coffins.
Okay.
And as you are sort of like looking at these, you see a hand emerge from this coffin, and it initially you're like, oh fuck, there's more zombies. The hand is perfectly healthy looking, and the fingertips are manicured.
Oh, girl.
And you
Why
blink
do you
again,
assume it's a
and you
girl?
are standing again in this room looking at a pile of ash with that circlet completely around it, untouched.
What the fuck?
So how was that? How was your trip?
Not great, honestly.
Our trips normally?
No.
You seem okay.
Was there
I
a
mean-
crow in here?
Was there what?
Crow?
A crow? Is that like
Crow?
a title for someone?
No. Okay. When I was still in the room, there was a crow and it ate the ashes. And
I think
then
that was a vision.
I was transported into the woods, and then I explained everything that just
Mhm.
happened.
Have you
The
had crow
explanation for
imagery
any of that.
before?
No.
Now, you sure it's a crow and not a raven or other corvid?
No, it was fairly small. I think ravens are usually bigger.
Ravens are bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
There'd also be a mockingjay or a mockingbird.
No, like
It could be your inner
was-
self leading you to truth.
yeah. Well,
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
a
awesome.
ornithologist.
is that a symbol? It's a symbol for something, right? Are crows?
According to the movies, they take the dead to the other
yeah,
world.
they're psychopomps. According to the movie, the original one was only the good one.
They also have knowledge of those two that work for Odin.
Thought and memory. Mimian and Mimon and
Mimiron?
Megan? Mimon and Megan? Something like that? Yeah. Moogie
And
and Googie or something?
Threegan.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
ro-
Megan.
yeah.
I think I've seen
Lots of them in
Fire
history.
twice before.
Hugin and Moonin.
That's right.
Yeah.
Me too. That's the only thing I really know about crows.
So there's a
Okay,
lot of
so-
symbolism with different corvids.
Okay, so the crow was eating the ashes, and then there was a bunch of zombies in the woods. Not just 10, but more. And then there was blood dripping from the symbols and a manicured hand.
Can you describe this manicured hand?
I could probably draw it.
Oh, yeah.
Did it have any? Was it like did it have a ring or a scar holding a ID?
Anything special about the manicure or the hand?
Actually, yeah, I'll say now that you think about it, the hand was
What-
wearing a ring.
Ooh. Like that? Like the ring that's in the room?
What kind of skin color was it?
Deathly pale.
Hey, get out of here. It's the lady. We gotta go talk to that lady again.
If we can't assume it's the latest deathly pale woman we saw. We meet a lot of those.
But
Wait.
if it was the ring, the same ring that all
Oh.
of these Tremere are wearing.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, for what it's worth, not all of the Tremere are wearing that ring.
Oh,
There
okay.
is so in the room with the murder, they found a set of rings, and from different investigations, JJ is pretty convinced that the ring is a magical one that is enchanted to hide. Tremere have this ritual basically that means if they encounter a Sabbat Tremere, they instantly know they are Sabbat. This ring is supposed to be enchanted in a way that lets them hide
Okay.
what they are from other Tremere.
Okay.
Wait.
Did this guy have a manicure? Was he manicured?
we never saw the guy who became Ash.
Okay, maybe we should ask.
Ask
Did-
the Ash.
No,
You
ask the
found
lady.
Ash in the dungeon, right?
Was it more of a feminine or masculine hand? Because
It did look a little feminine, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fringe tips.
Oh damn!
We all know what that means, exactly.
Where'd she
Okay,
go?
the two women in the call know what that is.
So, question.
When
Okay.
It's when you have a little like white line on the top of the figure.
Yeah.
Poppy, you
What?
said you had a contact with the Hekata,
Yes, I have a
and
contact.
have you talked to them already? At least
I've-
once.
Husk and I talked to them once. Talked to her once, but that was a few days ago. We haven't heard anything from her.
That was
But-
before incident at this.
What did her hands
Now-
look like?
Yes, is it possible that she knows what's going on, and then when you told her the stuff and she gave you the information, she's feeding you incomplete information to throw you off?
It's
And that she-
possible.
Yeah.
Should we go
Did,
back?
do you remember what her if she had French tips?
I
So
I don't think she tipped
Valentina,
at all.
she, from what Poppy remembers, she had like very, very short fingernails. No polish on them as far as she remembers. And she actually didn't have a ton of information to give you guys right up. She said she was going to do some digging and
yeah.
get back to you guys.
She had not yet.
And then she has not yet, and that was something that Willem said that I should do.
And then the woman that you guys talked to 5 minutes ago, she had short fingernails that are painted black.
Okay.
Pause real quick.
So okay,
Hold
but
on,
she was very
need a-
pale.
yeah, we need a pause real quick.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe we were betrayed by Betty. Jeez.
I know.
Business
her
owners,
hands
you can't
Her
trust a
hands
business
are
owner.
pale and manicured, so like, watch out.
So I think we left off with Poppy explaining her premonition to the rest of the crew.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so what do you guys want to do?
All right, so we have a little bit of information now. Yeah, I guess reach out to our Picard contacts, see what they say. We also, I have an idea. So, actually, let's leave this Chantry house and talk away from prying eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll say that Jackson easily leads you guys out of there and back out to your car. It does look like you're going in the same direction that you had taken, but all of the paintings on the walls look totally different.
Mm.
Do you mind?
I hate this
Okay,
place.
fine. I'll move. God.
Mm-hmm.
Did you redecorate while we were up there?
Oh, that's right. You've not been here. No, the halls have enchantments to make navigating them if you're not one of the clan rather difficult.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed such that infiltrators will never be able to make their way out.
That's fun. You should tell the city Tremere about that one.
Mm.
I don't say that.
Okay.
Mm.
So there's no way that Poppy knows anything.
I'll say as you make your way out, JJ, you realize that you've gotten a text from Colin saying, "Hey, by the way, my buddy's in town."
Cool. I'll meet him either later tonight or tomorrow. I'll meet him tomorrow morning.
Okay.
At 2.
Okay.
So as we
So-
Okay, so I have a quick plan for something. We can go out buy those infrared little cameras that hunters use to put on trails and stuff. During the day, I can go down and put them up throughout that place since we know about it, and maybe we can get some images of what's going on. To see if maybe we could see who's going down there and stuff.
Hmm.
What do you think of that?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it might take a
People
little
like-
bit to get them all, but
Yeah. Did you say hidden cameras?
yeah, it's like the ones the hunters use to put on trees and stuff.
Right, yes. That's a good idea. I think because especially the people that are doing what we're after are probably not the most modern and contemporary of people. So they might not even think to look or notice or
Yeah,
expect such a thing.
I think that's good. What the hell has Matthew and Poppy been up? Or I mean, Matthew and Betty been up to?
Yeah, so meanwhile,
Probably dance party if TV is any indication.
Mm-hmm. Hitting each other with pillows.
what's Matthew doing while Betty sits down with her guest at a table?
Well, Matthew says goodbye to Siobhan because she's probably gonna head off.
Mhm.
And I don't know, he's Betty's club is nice, but I think Matthew might go back to what was the bar we were at? Where I met that fellow.
That's a good question.
What
There's
was
a
his-
bronze bull. There's an
I think it
old
was the
shillelagh.
bronze
There's
bronze
a
bull.
daybreak.
Or what was it? Daybreak.
The pigskin pub.
No, it wasn't that one. This was not I wasn't where I met the one I took to
Oh,
Margot.
it's not
It was
not where you met Clive. The Bronze Bull is the other one that
Yeah.
served as a
It is Elysium, too.
occasional Elysium.
Yes, because I'm going to pop in there. I'm gonna leave the Betty's club, and I'm gonna pop in just casually looking for a certain young person named Rook. He's the person that I awkwardly fed off of that
Oh.
day a few days ago. And if he's not there, if I go there and he's not there, I'm gonna go find the priest because I think the priest I think I owe him a drink. Forget how often I'm supposed to do that, but I'm gonna keep up with it.
All right, let's see.
Forgot about that priest.
Rook is not there, but I will say you can easily enough run into what was it? Father Green.
Yeah, I'll go find Father Green.
You know that you just have to feed him. I think it's every 2 months or so to keep the bond.
I'm an overachiever.
Fair.
Also, I probably don't exactly know how things work, so I don't listen very well to instructions on how things work, so
Hard to believe that.
no, not at all. Matthew comes off as such a studious individual, doesn't he?
Yeah. So, meanwhile, Betty, you're sitting down. Remind us what Steven looks like.
It's been a while, but I can't remember.
You can make something up because I don't know if
Uh,
we've ever seen him on screen before.
Yeah, I have a picture though. He is a young gentleman, probably like early 30s. Has short brown hair and like a pair of like squarish glasses. And you know, a little scraggly hair. Just like, a kind guy. That's very much his vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know if I had it down. Okay, whatever. But yeah, he just looks like, you know, a very nerdy,
Mhm.
like not built at all guy.
Yeah. He's like, so it's been a bit.
Yeah. I'm so sorry I haven't been reaching out. It's been crazy, and now I'm back in town. So I I just wanted to check in with you, my sweet boy. How are you?
Sir, all right. Still kind of like not exactly getting as many gigs as I would like, but
Hmm. I mean, it's hard out there in the entertainment industry, I understand. But if you ever
yeah.
want to put do your little routine here, we can send something up.
I didn't think it was quite the vibe, but
You know,
okay.
I mean, I like to diversify. People have different things that they like. I, you know, not always want music. There's other things that we can do for entertainment. So we'll plan something.
Okay, yeah.
How's that boy doing? Are you still seeing him?
Uh kinda. We were considering getting an apartment together, and then things kind of like I don't know. He's sort of getting like kind of cold feet, I guess.
Oh, that's a shame. He was really nice.
I think it's honestly just like a thing of realizing that actually living in somebody else's space is like kind of a bigger commitment than we've had before. So
Yeah. Well, I hope that he either comes around or you find somebody who does want to look at your face every single day.
yeah, me too. What about you? I know you had some friends in town. Have you gotten back with them? You've been keeping in touch with them?
Trying to, but I think they're mad at me. I, you know what it is when you go somebody and you try to come back into their life. They're a little bit miffed about it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
even if it
I've been
was
there.
not on purpose.
Feelings
But
don't necessarily care about reasons all the time.
yeah, especially with those two. But you know, I try my best and keep a stiff upper lip, as it were. But you know, it's hard to rebuild stuff when you're gone for so long. It's been a tough couple of months here.
So fall back in. You'll get back used to it.
Yeah. I met some new people. They're very nice. Most of them. And
That's cool.
yeah, there's
Was the tall lady one of them?
I just met her today, but my goodness, isn't she lovely? And her friend isn't bad either. I have eyes. But you know, I have other things to deal with before delving back into that situation. I'm still not over some of the other people that I left. But you know, it's what it is. What it is.
Yeah.
But I hope you come visit me more often because I feel like I'm disconnected. I've been disconnected for our you know, life for too long. So how's everybody else doing?
Pretty good.
Your mom keep giving you trouble?
More so, frustrated that Brian hasn't decided to actually sign a lease yet, and has been kind of making snide remarks about it, but she's good.
She's always been like that though. Like even when she was a little kid, she was still still a mother.
Yeah, she's just she comes from a different generation where like it made sense to get married like right out of high school, and she's like, you're looking at 1-2 degrees, a third career change, maybe it's time to settle down. I'm like, that's not how it works anymore, Mom.
Yeah, I understand. You have much more options than people did in the past, and it is what it is. But for people that suck like that, but I'm glad she cares. That's the important thing. And if you need me to talk to this Brian fellow, I will. Don't even fret about it.
I think I'll handle it. It should be fine. And thank you, Leilani. He fills you in on all different sorts of family drama and whatnot going on. Whatever was
oh my god.
the hot topic at the last family get together. Yeah.
She enjoys it. And after she's done here, can I try and well, actually, while I'm doing this, can I have somebody like for my lackeys try and find Balbazar? I have some words.
All right, so of your, so it looks like you've just got your herd. Yeah.
I think I have 2.
I think there's 3 of them.
3? Yeah. I have it written down, maybe. Yes. I have Casey, Lion, and Sarah. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll say that they're like the one sort of comes by and is like kneeling next to the table. They're like, do you have like a specific spot you want us to check first? Or so like I want to say you guys know the general area of where Balthazar's lair is supposed to be, because like they've got their little feeding areas.
Yeah.
And his is a small corner of the county, maybe about like a half a mile or so away from the graveyard where you encountered him, but it's kind of a big area. It's mostly like residential places, so
got it.
So like we can set somebody up to like keep an eye out. I could maybe say about like talking to a private investigator or something, or we can just kind of hang out and cruise the area some.
Have somebody look, keep an eye on the graveyard, and maybe we should. We had a friend that was a private investigator, right? Like somebody that we were talking to.
Yeah, Husk.
Husk is a private investigator.
As far as you know.
Yeah, both of those words do apply.
I feel like we had a guy that we was looking into something, or is that like a different game?
That might have been
the previous
that was
campaign
by
we had a
night,
guy.
I think.
Oh, okay.
He's in town. We just haven't met him.
Yeah, Stone.
I guess that's true.
so
maybe
the-
Betty knew him when she was in the actual city.
Yeah. You do know that Husk and Poppy masqueraded themselves as PIs pretty accurately, it seemed. And like you could easily get in touch with one if you want, but you don't have one specifically that you know of by name.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get a like somebody that's in the know if they can to look into this person. Do not engage, just find me an address, a number, anything.
All right. So, meanwhile, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Hmm. Well, I mean,
We could set up those cameras.
we have to go buy them and stuff first. It's going to take a couple hours. I was also going to do it tomorrow morning when everyone's sleeping, so we don't accidentally encounter a very powerful necromancer.
That's true. Well, we could like gather them and then do what we need to, not at the place.
Yeah, are there any stores
Just-
open, like
So there's
24-hour
less for you to do.
Walmarts?
Yeah, I'll say there's probably a 24-hour Walmart in the area.
Start shopping. You know, I don't shop as much as I used to. How about the rest of you?
I don't
Mm,
shop.
He only has the one sock.
Oh, Husk, here's 100. Go buy yourself some new clothing if you need it.
I don't need it.
You should.
You've been wearing the same shirt since 1995.
I mean, you could just. I know that you just carry everything that you have on you, and you don't really leave anything anywhere. But maybe just like
I
an
don't
extra.
have anything.
I know, but maybe you should.
Have you thought about just settling down and gaining items that just might make your unlife easier?
Who said I want it to be easier?
you mean hoarding?
No. Like, you are what you are. Like, why make things harder for yourself? There's no point to it. Like, why are you punishing yourself by wearing the same pants constantly?
Something you guys just won't understand.
Well, if you talk to us, we might be able to understand you.
Feel like it'd be a moot point. Do you mind?
I'm just saying, you
You
don't know
should
it's right.
tell them.
Yeah, if you tell, then we can determine if it's moot.
Piper, come on. Let your
It's
dad
like-
go.
Maybe we understand better than you think.
I doubt it.
You don't know.
That's right. We won't know.
You know, you're gonna have to open up to us one day.
Well, when you're digging around for a pair of kidneys that'll grow back at some point, then yeah, I'll open up then.
Why do you need kidneys?
I don't need kidneys, you'll need kidneys.
I don't need kidneys.
At some point you will. You're gonna sell them. Because we're vampires, then why wouldn't you do that?
Because there's better
That
ways of
chick-
making money. And your kidneys are atrophied and dead. They're not worth anything anymore.
Sure, somebody wants to eat them.
Ew. Do you know what kidneys do? They filter blood.
Filter.
They're
They're the mushroom of the body.
yeah,
Just
they're
like,
filters.
yeah, they're gross.
Yeah. Why would someone want to eat that? It's like eating garbage.
People do that.
That's weird.
See how I discreetly change the topic and confuse them?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep pushing until you open up to us, because there's something deep inside of you that needs to come out.
Maybe we can help you.
Maybe I don't want help.
You need
Well,
to introspect.
I've had like 40 plus years of introspecting.
oh, come on. There are people in their 90s and that still need to introspect. 40 is nothing. That's still a human lifespan. If you were like 4 or 5 centuries, that you got some, but come on, man.
But also that means there's no hurry.
I'm just saying, like, we all open up. Like, how do you feel about Betty coming back after all these years? Apparently, she was a close friend of yours and walked away, and now she's back.
Oh, wow, he doesn't know.
Because nobody tells me yet.
I was never friends with Betty.
Really? You argue like that? But what? Okay, so you weren't friends with Betty, then why are you still hanging out with her or hanging out with her in the past?
She won't leave me alone
Why wouldn't she leave you? Why is she not leaving you alone?
because she thinks we're friends.
Okay, so, and why are you not thinking you're friends with her?
Because I don't want to be friends with her.
If something would have happened to Betty and she would have faced death, how would you feel?
I wouldn't.
Objection, that's a leading question.
Oh my god.
So if something happened, you want to feel. How about? But are you
Feel
friends with Poppy?
objectified.
I guess so.
Mm. Now, what's different between Poppy and Betty? Besides, one looks a lot better, and without needing lots of makeup.
It's quite shallow.
Full
I'm
of
just seeing how
ambiguity.
shallow you are, because that's the biggest difference between them, right?
What is this?
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
look, pants are on sale. Buy one, get one half off.
I would like to keep my pants on. I don't want them half off.
Go on, buddy. Oh,
Poppy does her own thing and doesn't tend to meddle often.
So you don't like metal.
Betty feels like she's obligated to intrude.
So you're not friends with her because he intrudes on things.
There's a lot of assumptions being made. And
There is smoke behind you, Reese, right? Some sort of something.
oh, it's a humidifier because I'm sick.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just see
There's
this,
a
like-
fire happening right off screen.
No,
Like
It's
your
good.
house is not actively on fire right now, right, guys?
Yeah,
no, it's
okay.
it's a humidifier because I am I'm
Yeah,
having
it's fine. I was just seeing this like puffs of smoke, and I'm like, is there something burning? Is it a ghost?
Burning ghost.
Yes. Yes. The
Oh,
answer is yes.
see, I'm trying to understand you. And all this is because you ties back to you not wanting pants.
You got me figured out. Hit the nail on the head.
No, I'm just trying to connect you because you're very much it's almost as if you don't want to exist, but you're afraid of walking into the sun. Which means you do want to exist deep down.
I thought that was obvious. I thought I already said that.
You don't talk to me. You talk to
I said
everyone
it to-
else.
I said it to someone, and I figured you guys talked.
No, nobody tells me shit.
Yes, exactly that. I'm a coward.
That's not cowardice, though. Cowardice would be walking into the sun. You're choosing not to. That's courage there because you're choosing to exist as something you presumably don't care for every night. That's existence. I mean, cowardice is ending it.
Cowardice is clinging on to the hope that something might change when you do nothing.
No, that's just life. That's just a teenager. It's not courage or whatever. See, because like you think someone's going to change, there is the path of Wakanda from what someone has told me.
What?
The way to become not one of us or one of you.
See, that's that hope that I was talking about.
Hmm.
Is that something you want?
Check me out.
I was looking at the cat.
It's according to the thing I read online that this guy named Colin wrote that he talked to someone named Julian about.
Why is it online?
I thought you were actually friends with Colin.
He's part of the club. I tolerate him.
Sounds like you're the Husk of that group.
But yeah, he's like, and hey, who?
Why is that shit online? I thought that was a bad thing.
There's a lot of stuff on that guy's
Oh.
website. There's a really weird fanfic about
Gonna
someone
eat
named
him eventually.
Cozy.
You could put all that stuff on
No!
AO3 and it's fine.
No, don't put words into Colin's mouth. Dare you?
Yeah,
Colin
some
posts
sort
on
of.
Archive of Our Own?
If you put it on Archive of Our Own, it's parody and it's not going to be. Then no one's
Yeah.
going to think it's real.
Yeah, it's this really weird story about two lesbian vampire pirates or something.
There's probably 1,000 of those
Yeah, no.
per week.
But he writes them as if he really knows these people.
Oh my god.
Is he a good writer or is it just interesting content?
Uh,
Do you
Yeah.
do you read it because you're already like 10 chapters in and you're like, fuck, I gotta finish it?
yeah,
Colin once wrote, sorry guys, this
it's like 30,000
chapter was
pages.
late, I
Like,
almost got
who
eaten
has
by
that
a
much?
vampire.
Now who needs introspective?
But yeah, Husk, like, you got to figure out what you need to do or want to do in life, because right now you're just kind of floating by, and that's not going to accomplish any of your goals because you don't have goals to accomplish. You just
Hobbies are nice.
exist. Yeah.
Have
Like-
you ever thought about juggling? Knife throwing? High wire?
Have you thought about exploring the vampire condition to see what it's all about and bringing it to the extremes just to see if it is actually something that you truly hate, or maybe try to find a way to embrace your humanity in ways that most of your kind can't?
Do you want to talk to us about things that bother you so we can help you out with them?
I'd like this conversation to end, but this is a really long drive.
Oh no, we're shopping. I figured we were just
Yeah, you're walking around a 24-hour Walmart.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in the cart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. In the
Are you
cart?
in the car or in the cart?
Cart.
Incredible. Love it.
I mean,
I want to draw that. Just you sitting in the cart.
I'm holding whatever shit you guys are getting.
the worst thing is we're basically done shopping. It's just they have one fucking checkout
Yeah,
and everyone's
that-
going,
yeah.
and it's a super
Why would they
Walmart
have
with a
more than
grocery
one?
store.
It's 3 a.m. Why would they have more than one checkout person?
We
Yeah,
got like
well-
7 people in front of us buying 2 weeks worth of groceries.
They shut down the self checkouts. It's just that one person.
Humans can't be
Oh,
trusted.
I mean-
That's for sure. They locked behind everything behind doors, glass doors.
Like, this is one of the longest lines
Do you want
ever.
me to? I can get people to let us cut.
No, that's rude. But yeah, Husk, it's just we'll
Survival
figure
of the
out and
fittest.
we'll give you something to live for. But you're not friends with Betty. That is a great revelation.
Are you friends with Betty?
Me? I barely know any of you, but I want to be your friends.
We could go visit Betty. She's at work, I assume.
I figure she's doing that stuff that Betty does with Elysium or whatever.
Business management,
Which is fine. I mean,
signing documents and delegating.
yeah, I mean, she's got her life figured out. She's got a goal. She's going for it. Hey, Poppy's got a goal. She's going for it.
Wow,
It's not.
it's so nice. Everyone has a goal.
Husk.
You're
Really is.
playing the fucking game.
What game?
The game of life.
Game of existence. Makes you motivated, gives you things to do. Okay, I'm going to
Everyone's
give
trying
you
to
a
come
go,
in
Husk.
last.
I'm going to give you a goal, and you're going a short-term goal. You're going to complete, and you're going to tell me how great it feels to have accomplished this goal.
Do you think he can guess which body part I can tell him to shove it in?
Ah,
Is it a real
You're-
goal if someone just gives it to you?
well,
If
I'm
he
just-
doesn't engage in the goal, then it doesn't count.
it's a start.
The visual of you saying "shove it up your ass" as you're sitting in a cart in the middle of Walmart at 3 a.m. is just so good.
Mhm.
Very much a teenager.
Husk, your goal is to watch the entire Hobbit trilogy extended editions by
Oh,
the end of the
God.
week.
There's not enough
The
time.
Hobbit ones, not even Lord of the Rings.
Do they have
Books?
extended
No.
hobbits?
Yes.
Oh, he wants me to look at the books.
No, they
No.
need movies.
Watch the movies.
I mean, I might
made-
save a little more time, but
You
that
You could
still
read the
sounds like a
book by
really
the time
long
we get
thing.
back
They
to
made
home.
3 movies.
Out of the one book.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a
I mean,
short
there's-
story, really.
There are 3 arcs in the book, but yeah, 2 movies would have been more than enough to basically cover the entire Hobbit. They added a lot
One
of
movie
things.
would have.
One would have been pushing it just because they would have cut out because they've already done a 1 movie Hobbit. It's the
Cut
animated
the
one.
songs, cut the poems, cut the riddles,
The riddles are an
That's
important
the
part.
The
best
riddles
part.
are important.
But
I
either
love
way,
riddles.
cut Gollum out of it.
What?
so
There's a-
Husk, you got the goal. 3 movies, 7 days, watch them, and afterwards, you're gonna feel a bit better because you've accomplished something.
You can come over to my house and I can watch them.
We're gonna do her hair and do her nails.
We don't have to.
That's not doing hairs and nails is kind of pointless because it's just changes for y'all.
You could do
And
your
yet-
nails like you saw in the vision and see if it comes true.
Ooh.
Wait, what do you mean
I'm
your
the
nails?
pale feminine person.
If you do your nails, it's like you're wearing clothes. You're not like putting it like into your skin. It's not like dyeing your hair.
It's very weird what changes and what doesn't every night because hair dye goes out.
Yeah, but like
But like nail
It-
polish?
but like your shirt doesn't change to the thing you dyed in.
No, but it's not changing your body.
Yeah,
So I
but
would say,
neither
like,
is
if
your
you
nail
were to-
polish.
If you were to trim your nails, then that would, yeah, they would grow back. But like
It's-
just putting
Yeah.
nail polish on,
Nail
I
polish,
think, I think that would
that would-
stay.
yeah.
Tattoos disappear, piercings disappear, hair coloring disappears, eye
Unless-
coloring disappears.
Okay,
What if
but
you
like
dip
if
your
if
fingers
you
in
if you
paint?
already had holes in your ears before you
So-
died, and then you put in earrings and slept in those earrings, would they just disappear?
No,
I
the
think we've
earrings
had
would
this
stay.
conversation, right?
We have, I think.
In the different
I'm
games.
just saying, like the nail polish is the same way. You're not permanently changing your body.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
a thing
I
that
view
sits
nail
on
polish the
top.
same thing as hair dye, and hair dye
No.
disappears.
All I'm hearing
Mhm.
is that I can dress someone's face up in clown makeup and they'll wake up with it still.
That's
told
the thing.
Yes,
It
It
doesn't.
works.
I can draw a wiener in Sharpie on their forehead and it'd still be there.
Yeah, that's exactly how nail polish would work.
If
That's
I
how vampires
use
Most of the
Hair,
stuff
hair,
done.
hair dye is more permanent. Like it'll stay in my hair if I wash it. Like
The
it's
hair
not
dye
gonna
doesn't
go
just sit
away.
on top of the hair, it like
Yeah.
soaks into it.
Yeah.
Nail polish just sits on top of the nail.
Yeah,
But then your nail just pops off the old nail polish as the reverse back.
I
It's
disagree.
weird, but your body goes back to stasis. You can't make any real changes to you.
What if
that
you sleep
doesn't
with your
make any
hand-
sense. Like
It's
Sleep
a
in a vat of
curse.
paint.
Again, the stasis of a vampire is not science. It's a curse to make your existence worse in the long run. Because you're like, I want to make these changes. I want to do these things. And you're cursed to always revert back to this other moment.
Okay, but in that effect, you would be waking up in the same clothes you died in every single night.
No,
That is
'cause-
what you're telling me.
no,
I
because
think
clothes
the,
are
I
not.
think the better
affect
question
the
is
body directly.
when does it happen? If someone cut your hair right at like as you fall asleep, like for day sleep, does it
Would
grow
you-
back? Or
Could
is
you
it
cut
when you
if you
wake
had long
up?
hair and you cut it every day? Could you just make a warehouse full of hair eventually?
If you had a friend come over to your house right before you wake up and cut your hair every day, would it grow back or would it?
I
But
think it's,
when does the reset happen?
Yeah,
I
is it
think when you
gradual?
make
Is it
the-
instant?
I'm gonna guess the Rouse check when you awaken,
Yeah.
revert you back. That's when it happens. They don't actually mention when it happens during day sleep.
And if you have braces when you return,
You have braces for life.
I would
The metal
actually
comes
argue that I
back?
feel like it makes sense that the change happens when you fall into day sleep.
Yeah. So just again, the changes that happen and don't happen don't make logical sense because it is an illogical curse. So
Sure.
essentially it's to make you miserable.
It's too bad. We're not
Okay,
supposed to
okay,
Could
do
you
but like
make
that's
weave
what I'm
clothes out of
saying is
hair?
if it
Be really
puts you
bad.
in factory reset settings, it has to be the things
Well,
that
that would
are
be really funny.
in your
Wake up.
body. So
Okay,
my
so-
dye is in my
So
hair.
the way that it is written in the book, as static, timeless creatures, vampires return as close to the state in which they were embraced as possible. You okay, baby?
Mhm.
Um,
It also varies
If-
from
if-
editions sometimes.
yeah.
It's very inconsistent to be honest.
If the change involved no like physical damage, shaving, cutting one's hair, piercing a body part, getting a tattoo, the vampire's body eliminates the change during the day. Hair grows back, piercings push themselves out, tattoo ink rises to the skin surface. Doesn't say anything about makeup.
So nail
Because-
polish and makeup would stay on.
I say they don't because you're
So if
cursed.
they used bronzer, because
But-
doesn't that like absorb into like
Well,
the
it says the
pores and shit
tattoo
like
ink goes
that?
to the
Like
surface of your
makeup
skin. If the
Yeah.
makeup's on the surface of your
that's staying
skin,
on.
it
And
would just be the same.
well,
The-
it eliminates the tattoo. The tattoo's gone when you wake
But
up.
the
'cause ink just
No, no, it
Tattoo
just
spells out.
and the
squeezes it out of the
haircut
skin.
are
Well, yeah, so
It's
like
got
it would
ink on
just be
the
ink on your
sheet.
skin, basically.
No,
that would
it slides off.
Not the
well,
way she
yeah,
said
like
it.
How deep does it go? Because like
So
okay,
every time you get a
you-
tattoo, you wake
Like,
up.
Anyway.
Anyway.
it's 11.
yeah.
It's like 11:20. We should
So
probably.
as we're discussing this in the car ride,
Well, I'm friends
Yeah.
with Betty.
where are you guys going?
Thanks,
we're
Leon.
going to go
Please,
sleep.
somebody
We
likes
bought
me.
everything, so we go to sleep
Okay.
because it's time.
We have time to each go to our own homes if we wish.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I, as a thin blood, things I do to change my body can stay occasionally because I'm not cursed like y'all.
Cool,
thingies.
JJ. We appreciate that one. Thank you.
That means
I think JJ's
challenge
just
she
fucking
issue
with
will stay
you.
in his rectum for quite a long time.
Wait, what?
I only caught one word out of that sentence.
I
The issue
know.
that he
It was an
challenged will
important
stay
word.
in his ass for all week long and won't pop out.
You don't want to watch The Hobbit?
Why would I want to watch The Hobbit?
I don't know, because you haven't watched a movie since the 80s.
It's not entirely true, but I find fantasy is not one of my favorites.
It's a goal to show you that a goal in life is not going to make your entire existence implode.
Here's a goal. Pretend you watched it and convince JJ that you watched it.
See, you can
See, now
watch
I'm
it,
backed into a corner.
and then you're like, yeah, you know, and
Your
if you watch
challenge
it,
is to not watch it.
Hmm.
and then once you watch it, you can be like, look, JJ, I watched it, I hated it, and then we have to go back and forth about how goals are good, and you're like, but it was a useless goal, and then we can argue, but does something. It makes you not boring.
I don't think he's
Just said you're
boring.
boring.
I don't think watching The
You better
Hobbit's
take
going to make
advice
you less
from a
boring.
baby.
I picked a random movie, all right? Fine, we can pick 3 other movies. How about Big Trouble in Little China, The
Yeah.
Crow, and Dread?
Those are good choices, especially because The Crow is relevant to what we're doing now.
I think you should watch
Or-
all 3 of
And
those.
Big Trouble because that is weirdos with magic doing nonsense.
Mhm. You could watch
Oh.
Lord of the Rings and realize that Viggo Mortensen. And
No. Shut up.
That also has some
Yeah.
ill intent magic.
and after you watch the
So-
Hobbit trilogy, we can play the starter set of the One Ring while we play Hobbits.
Yes, we.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to
So
bed.
what is Matthew doing? As the evening progresses and
So,
dawn starts to come.
all right, so Matthew stopped, had a nice little chit chat with the priest, gave him a, little drink. I think Matthew, for the day is gonna make his way back to his shitty little basement apartment. Check and see if like stop at the corner store or something on the way, like that opens before dawn, and pick up a nice can of like Fancy Feast, and go back and see if Snacks is around, put the Fancy Feast in his bowl, and then kind of settle in uh for day sleep. Um just kind of makes a mental note. He's got to check in with Jimmy. He hasn't checked in with him in a while. And he should stop by the fire station at some point. He hasn't been over there either. So just, and maybe he'll call Casey and see about making an extra buck or two.
Okay.
Because I think he's got another payment due to Margot sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Collecting Clyde or whatever the hell his name was probably gave him a little time, but he's got to start mentally calculating getting the next payment and or service in figured out. Oh yeah, shite. And before he kind of like nods off, he thinks, aren't we supposed to be solving some murder?
Yeah. So we'll say that we close out with all of you going into day sleep. Some of you with a little bit more like, oh shit, weren't we supposed to be doing something?
I'm
And some of
doing my
you
job.
dwelling on weird visions of crows eating ashes.
Some of you
Glad I
think
don't know anything about that.
What will happen if you paint your nails right now?
We test it and find out.
Yeah, everybody paint their nails. We'll come back and see what happens.
And we will see you in the next one. I hope you all had a bloody good time. Bye.